Here are 5 reasons not to get a green-cheeked conure. Hello everyone and welcome back to The Parrot Teacher. I am David and today we are looking at reasons not to get a green-cheeked conure. You heard me right, reasons not to get one of these little guys. I absolutely love green cheeks, I think they're amazing, but there are loads of reasons you should not get one. Maybe they're not going to be suitable for you. And I felt I would compile my top 5 reasons to put you off basically. And if you see all these reasons and they're not deal breakers, that's great. Feel free to grab one. I know some of you disagree with them. They are my personal opinion based on a lot of experience. But anyway, let's get straight into it because Pickles is going to take over the video otherwise, aren't you? Yes. My first reason you should not get yourself a green-cheeked conure is they're very nibbly and bitey. Parrots love to explore their beak. Almost every parrot species has a potential to be a bit nibbly and bitey, but these guys can take it to a next level, especially when they're feeling hormonal, or you're not very experienced with them, or they're being a bit naughty. They will nibble and bite things naturally because they don't have hands. So this is what these guys use instead. However, again, in certain circumstances that can turn into biting, and you have to know how to deal with it, how to train it out, how to help with it without resorting to punishment or other horrible things. It is an inevitability you're probably going to get nipped or bitten at some point, maybe when you touch one of their pin feathers and they don't like it, maybe when you put your hand somewhere you shouldn't do, maybe you're just not paying attention, something horrible happens outside, it's really noisy and scary, and so they nip your hand. It's something you have to be prepared for and something you have to be prepared to work through as well, because while you can generally solve most biting issues, you're going to take some time over some of them. Number 2, these guys are exceptionally messy. If you thought that a cockatiel or another little parrot is messy, green cheeks take it to a whole nother level. They love flinging their food and they love their fresh food and fruit. They will fling it everywhere. They are messy, and we're not just talking about flinging food, we're talking about substrate, toy parts, biting your furniture, pooping everywhere. It's part and parcel of having a green-cheeked conure. They will just go to the toilet. And we don't recommend toilet training either. I have a video on that which I'll leave a card for now because it can be harmful to them. So you just have to be prepared for lots of mess. And if you are a very clean and tidy person who doesn't like mess, they're probably not the kind of parrot you're going to want to keep, or generally any parrot honestly, because they're all pretty messy. Now my 2 green cheeks are currently not demonstrating this point because they're busy being independent and playing on the bed over there, squealing at each other. But number 3 is they're very social and they require a lot of attention and interaction. Some people have this myth in their minds where you just put a parrot in a cage, give it a parrot toy and it'll just mind its own business, or if it comes out it'll just sit on you and it'll do nothing. And sometimes they will like to sit and relax on you and it's really adorable, but they are highly social. They're best really kept in pairs honestly, because they love to cuddle up against each other and enjoy each other's company. You can keep solo conures, but you are going to have to fill in that social need, and that means even more attention, potential problems with cleanliness or separation anxiety. The more time I spend with them, the more I feel that green cheeks should be kept in pairs. Now, some of you may disagree with me, and we're not the kind of channel, me and Sophie on her channel will not bash people for keeping solo birds. It happens, and they can have great lives. But if you do have a solo green cheek, you really have to step up to that plate. You have to be prepared to do a lot of training and spend a lot of time with them. My 4th reason not to get a green cheek is they're very inquisitive and very destructive. Now the inquisitive part's kind of cool. I kind of like that, the fact they're so curious about everything and investigating, aren't you? But they are destructive. They will bite at things, they will chew through things, they will destroy your phone, your mouse, your furniture, especially if you don't provide them enough alternative activities. What do you want, Pickles? She wants to bite at my neck at the moment, nibble, preen me, very cute. They are very destructive and inquisitive. They'll get places they shouldn't be, and that means you have to kind of supervise them quite a lot when they're out. It means you have to keep an eye on them and make sure they're not getting up to any mischief. And that's kind of the same for a lot of parrots, but I think green cheeks take it to a whole nother level, honestly. My 5th reason, and arguably I'd say it's the most important, which is why I saved it for the last, is that they are a big commitment. These little fellas and ladies can live for over 30 years. They require a lot of time, money and effort. You need to get a decent cage for them, you need to constantly provide food for them, toys, enrichment, the effort of time from you especially, you need to play with them, give them loads of effort, and that's really rewarding. I actually really like that part of it. Maybe not when you have 8 different parrots, but when you have a few of them, it's really extra rewarding and fun. And if you can give the commitment of money and time and effort, even for those expensive vet bills and whatever else that may crop up, it's going to be looking at me very cute right now. if you can put in that, they can be such a rewarding parrot to have as a companion. They are very, very charming, they are very amazing. There's plenty of videos on my channel exploring that topic, which I'd highly recommend you check out now. But yeah, do think very carefully before you decide to get one. As adorable as they are, there's a lot of downsides to them. Any comments, questions down below? Love to hear from you, but in the meantime, from me, who's going to be step up? No, he doesn't want to step up, he just wants to sit on my leg and look at me. Me, Pickles and Scampy, take care and see you later.